Title of the project: Capacity Buildings Project. Note: this program is financed by the Capacity Buildings Project with the support of the Global Environment Facility. The general objective of the project is to build the national capacities in terms of information management and environmental knowledge for the implementation, the monitoring, and the drafting of reports on multilateral environmental agreements in relation to the Sustainable Development Goals in Benin. Management of ratified conventions, agreements, and protocols, innovations. It is around this theme that the national television host Martin Pépin AINA, General Director of Environment and Climate at the Ministry of the Environment and Sustainable Development, to talk about the commitment taken by Benin in the environment sector at the international level, and the reasons why Benin has ratified various environmental agreements. Martin Pépin AINA goes back to the 18th century, precisely to the Industrial Revolution, whose consequences on the environment forced humanity to review its production methods and consumption. Benin ratified these conventions because at a certain point in the history of mankind, these conventions were imposed on all those who produce or consume. He said, Benin has understood the urgency and the opportunity to ratify this agreement, which involve all of humanity, he added. Also coordinator of the management of this agreement, Martin Pépin AINA also spoke about the advantages that Benin obtained from ratifying them. According to him, the benefits are huge because the environment has no limits. The first of these advantages is the respect for the environment in which Benin participates. Environmental regulation is based on the three pillars of healthy environment, sustainable development, and poverty eradication. These pillars are based on political, administrative, scientific approaches, and all countries benefit from this advantage. The scientific approach, for example, provides data to develop scientific models capable of anticipating disasters. Another advantage concerns the mobilization of resources. Regarding the assessment of the application of these tests in Benin, the Director General of Environment and Climate highlighted problems which ended up leading to a lack of synergy in the management of the conventions. In 2017, a turning point was marked by the implementation of reforms by the Minister for the Environment and Sustainable Development, which led to the creation of platforms in the field of agreements related to the environment. Each platform has a supervisor who has the right to oversee everything that happens as far as the agreement of the so-called platform is concerned. A total of 4 platforms have been created in the field of environmental conventions with their protocols, explained Martin Pépin AINA. This is the chemicals platform, which brings together all the conventions related to chemicals, the Regeneration Convention platform, the Wetlands Conventions platform, and the Conventions platform on international trade in species of wild fauna and flora. Still, on the reforms, Martin Pépin AINA referred to the one targeting the focal point, who until recently held these conventions hostage, according to him. Today, these focal points benefit from training that enables them to fully play their role. Now, a new decree defines the specifications on the focal point, which is evaluated each year and can get fired when he does not live to the expectations. According to Martin Pépin AINA, several results have already been recorded in the context of the implementation of conventions related to the environment in Benin. We can mention concerning the platform of conventions of the Generation of Rio, the passage of the law on climate change, the training of focal points, and the mobilization of resources for projects in the field of climate change. Benin has also identified all of its degraded lands and developed its action plan for sustainable land management. Among the results also achieved, the accreditation of the National Environment and Climate Fund to the Green Climate Fund, which for him constitutes great strides made by Benin, even if there are still things to be done.